Here's where the bed goes.
Okay, this whole thing is not for claustrophobic people, but it's so cool I can just forget it.
We are Terry and Cindy O'Keefe. We've been camping together for more than 40 years, and we invite you to join us in a 12-episode adventure as we explore the Yukon and Alaska.
Hour drive from Denali to Fairbanks on the Parks Highway was easy, and the road was in excellent shape.
When we arrived in Fairbanks, we checked into the River's Edge RV park. The sites were small but full service, and there was a pretty riverside area where you could relax and watch the birds and boats. Originally, we'd hoped to visit the Fountainhead Auto Museum and take the riverboat cruise, but we'd used up the flex days we'd built into our schedule to that point, and we had some maintenance we needed to do on the truck, which the local Ram dealer was helpful to get done, and of course on the trailer, before we started our 4,300-mile drive home.
But we did have some time to walk around downtown Fairbanks. And we did visit the Fairbanks Pioneer Park. The 44-acre site is run by the city of Fairbanks, and it commemorates early Alaskan history with multiple museums and historic displays on site. Entry to the park is free, but unfortunately the day of our visit many of the buildings were closed. But it was still an interesting spot to spend a few hours.
And we also made a quick visit to the North Pole. Well, North Pole, Alaska, that is, to see Santa. About an hour and a half drive to the northeast of Fairbanks, over a road that had some surprisingly big frost heaves, is Chena Hot Springs.
The resort has a small campground that is strictly first come, first serve.
We're here at Chena Hot Springs. This is our second last day in Alaska. I hate saying that because we have absolutely loved it. And so that's the resort over there with the hot springs and the Ice Museum, little private landing strip. And they have 24 campsites here too, which some of them are really nice.
There are paths around the beautiful grounds with interesting gardens and sculptures. And of course, the hot spring pool was fabulous.
Yeah, it's busy. everything is ice.
But our absolutely favorite part of Chena Hot Springs Resort is its Aurora Ice Museum. Home to the world's largest year-round ice environment, the Aurora Ice Museum was created from over 1,000 tons of ice and snow, all harvested right at the resort.
This is called the Joust. This is actually a replica of a piece that our sculptors did for a competition in 1996.
The museum was completed in 2005 and stays a cool 25 degrees Fahrenheit inside year-round thanks to the use of an absorption chiller. The museum has sculptures all made on site. There's even bedrooms you can rent.
Our own private ice room. This must be the bed,
Yep.
the polar bed.
And a chapel for wedding ceremonies.
The bar is open.
The resort can also lend you a parka if you don't have any cold weather gear with you.
Each glass is handmade out of ice.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to step it up for martini night, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. But the best part is, you can also order an Appletini and drink it at the bar that is made out of solid ice.
Thanks very much.
That's cold the way I like it.
When you're finished the tour, you're supposed to take your glass with you outside, make a wish, and smash the glass into the ground. And if you can pulverize it into tiny little pieces, your wish just might come true. And Cindy did really well.
Oh, that was pretty good. Well done.
And then it was Terry's turn.
All right, here we go.
That was pretty good.
There's not many pieces left.
Unfortunately, my video camera skills were a bit lacking to catch what actually happened.
Yeah, we kind of missed the glass hitting the ground there. And the reason why this is funny to us is a couple of years ago, we actually rented an RV and traveled around Iceland. And we visited the world famous Blue Lagoon. And I took a really cool picture of Cindy in the lagoon with the steam rising. And then you took one of me.
We really enjoyed our stay at Chena Hot Springs, and while we thought the springs at Liard Provincial Park were prettier, we still had a wonderful time and loved the Ice Museum.
On our next video, we're going to head back to the Alaska Highway and leave Alaska, cross back into the Yukon, and eventually head down the Cassiar, where we'll meet a grizzly friend, and make it to the Icefield Parkway. And we'll have to figure out when we get there to Jasper whether we can go any further because there might not be any gas.
Well, because of a wildfire, all the campgrounds here in Jasper are closed. Everyone has to leave. And there's quite a line for gas.
All that on our next episode. And please remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons.